To the Coffee Lab Design Project video final Google slideshow. In this slideshow, I'm going to talk about how my teammates and I come up with the steps and process on how to brew the coffee. So let's talk about the roasting first. We chose to use the Uganda green coffee beans and by using the Nesco roaster. So first we put in 114 grams of the coffee beans into the roaster and roast it to a medium roast of heat 959 roast time of 6.5 minutes. And we came out with 96.5 grams of roasted coffee beans, and those are the coffee beans that we use for the final project. And we also have 12 grams of chef and gas masses at the end. And here's some videos on how we brew the coffee. So we first measure 20 grams of coffee beans and set the grinder into a grind size of 2 and put the coffee beans in and grind it. Then we boil 300 grams of water to 94 degrees Celsius and brew the coffee using a clever coffee brew with extraction time of 4 minutes. Here's a video on the clever coffee brewer when it's brewing, and next to it is a picture of some coffee that we made. Here's just like a summarized process flow diagram on what we did in the final project. So we first put in 78 grams of coffee beans into the grinder of size 2, and then we came out with coffee grounds of 78 grams and put it into the clever coffee brewer by using the tap water that we boiled up to 94 degrees by using the electric kettle for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, we came out with 1,105.7 grams of brewed coffee, along with some spent grinds of 257.8 grams. Okay, so right now let's talk about how and why we did the way we did. For Nesco roaster, we chose Nesco roaster over the Porcone roaster is because for medium roast, it tends to taste better than the light and medium roast that Porcone roaster can do. So we chose to use the Nesco roaster, and also we use a medium roast instead of the dark roast because we want to save more energy. And the energy that we use in this final project is 0.1455 kilowatt per hour for the 78 grams of roasted Uganda beans. And for the electric kettle, it tends to increase after 94 degrees Celsius. So we keep our water temperature set up to 94 degrees Celsius, and the total energy that we use to boil the water is 0.15 kilowatts per hour. And at the end, we chose to use the clever coffee brewer because obviously it does not require any energy. That's why we use it to save our energy usage. Okay, so let's talk about our TDS and PE. Our TDS, our final TDS is 1.35%, and our PE is 19.14. The ideal TDS is in between 1.2% to 1.4%, and the ideal PE is 18 to 22. So our TDS and PE is very close and within the range, the ideal range. And according to the blind tasting, our final brew can be described as having a good aftertaste but not very fragrant. And our brew is relatively light in flavor. So what would we do differently if we have a hypothetical contest in future is we wish to use our time more wisely, even though we have 45 minutes and it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but we did not use it wisely, and we could have distributed the work more evenly and more ideal, then we don't end up have to rush through the last brew. And we also wish to make everything ahead to tell everyone what to do and who to do which part and who to do the other part. So we don't have to plan it out right away in the final project. And thank you for listening.